of a pious brother who was put to death for the word of God in the city of Vuren in Flanders, A.D. 1553. About the year 1553 there was put to death with the sword in the city of Vuren in Flanders for the testimony of Jesus, a God-fearing, pious brother who had to endure many severe conflicts from the papists, the adversaries of the truth. But as a valiant hero of Christ he would not fear them that kill the body, but sought much rather to please him who after this temporal death has power also to cast into hell, into everlasting fire, where the worm dieth not, and the fire is not quenched. He therefore comforted his sorrowful wife, who was pregnant, and whom he loved dearly, with the word of God, fearing that adversity was in store for her, that she should not regard the torments inflicted upon him for the word of God. They sentenced him to be executed with the sword. Hence he took affectionate leave from all his brethren, and, as a humble lamb, following the footsteps of his leader Jesus, ascended the scaffold. But the evening wolves, which let nothing remain till the morning, by which, and other fruits they might be known, retained their wolfish nature, so that they killed this friend of God with 7 cruel blows, and finally sawed off his head, so that through great sorrow many a tear was shed by the people who were present and witnessed this martyrdom. His poor pregnant wife lamented greatly, so that she died with her fruit from excess of grief. Many witnessed this heinous murder perpetrated by the bloodthirsty, but the great and faithful God, who regards the sufferings of his own, as though the apple of his eye had been touched, will avenge this in due time. Oh, how will these bloodthirsty men excuse themselves when the chief shepherd shall appear in the clouds and require an account of this matter? But those faithful heroes and adventurers of God, who did not dare deprive their Creator his divine honor, but would serve him rightly according to his word, and gave their lives therefore, they have the promise from the mouth of Jesus that he will confess them before his Father in heaven, that it is the Father's good pleasure to give this little flock his glorious kingdom, and that all who here suffer with Christ for righteousness' sake shall rejoice forever with God. Matthew 10:32, Luke 12:8 and 32, Matthew 5:10. Concerning this, read him in the old hymn book.